What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What is going on, everybody? This is your man Dre Mac. Oh God, it's that. Coming to you again with another episode as I fix my hat of the Dre Mac Show. 7:30 in the morning, Central Time, 8:30 on the East Coast. What is up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Today we're gonna get right into it. We're gonna talk X-Men 97, episode 7 breakdown. Of course, you know, the way that I do it, I waited. I like to wait the next day because it gives a good opportunity for some of you guys to go ahead and watch, you know, the show, so you're not spoiled. Because I ain't gonna lie, some days I want to do the day of, you know, I want to get it in, you know what I mean? But I know that everybody does not get to watch the show. Like when I watch it, come home and do this at 7:30 in the morning. So today I'm really gonna get into it. Uh, one, when I tell you they're doing work, they're doing work. You know what I mean? So I absolutely been loving this show. Everything is what I've asked for. Is literally what I've asked for from Marvel. And everybody is not going to believe that, but and I get it, you know, but this has been great. This has been awesome. So let's go ahead. Let's start to get into it. Hope you guys are happy. Hope you guys are healthy. Shout out to my man Heavy Gant over at the Heavy Gant channel, man. Make sure to check out his channel. Always shout them out every day, but you already know what it is. The real question is, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Who is all in the hizzy for shizzy like I'm Ozzy? What's up, Roberta? What's going on? What's up? What's up? What's up? James Willis hitting 2 months as a part of the crew. What is up? What is up? Good morning. Good morning to you, James. Good morning. Good morning, Junior Network. Good morning to you. You know what I'm saying? Let's celebrate James on his 2 months being a member of the crew. Thank you so very much for supporting the channel. Really appreciate that. Frankensteins, good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Fahim Carter, my guy in the house. What's up? What's up? What's up? You so Dre, you're on mute. What's going on? I thought you were saying I was on mute right now. I'm like, damn, what the hell? Derek Dicey, what's up with it? What's up with it? Let me see. I could just show you. Let me see if I do this. That's just all I'm gonna show you right there. Is just right there. Just that's all you need to see. That's all you need to. That's all I'm gonna give you today. That's all I'm gonna give. Trust me. And then that's just what I got in cases I got some more. You know what I mean? But yeah, there you go. That's just a small portion. All right, Michael Johnson. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Trisetta, good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. Mr. YouTube 92. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let's get into this episode. Man, first of all, I want to say that Bo DeMayo and his team, Tomato. I'm sorry, I don't want to ruin the dude's name, but his team, what they've been doing with this, you know, with X-Men 97 has been absolutely incredible. And I reached out to Allison. I can't think of her name. I tell you the only gripe that I have. I think is Allison Taylor something. Hold on, let me look at my inbox because I actually reached out to her for an interview. It's the actress that voices Storm on this show. I reached out to her to try to get a interview, and I haven't. Like, she gave me all the information, everything that I needed. Have not. Allison Seeley Smith have not received any type of email or anything back so far. But I'm working on it. I'm actually working on an interview that I have to call another young lady who's out here doing her thing, uh, and everything. But what I really love about this show is the care that they have for the show, because they literally could have just rinse and repeat what they did in X-Men, or say, well, we're going to do our own. I got to change this camera angle. Sorry. Got to change this camera on. So they could have just rinse and repeat. They could have said, man, we're just going to do our own thing, man. You know, kind of like how what Marvel has been doing lately when they were trying to pump out everything they're trying to pump out. They're just trying to pump out, show after show after show after show that has no significance, that is really insignificant to the broader spectrum of the MCU. And I've always found that to be a problem. You know what I mean? I always found that to be the problem, because you're taking essentially what we love, which is, and a lot of us who actually buy the comics, like I literally have a stack of comics that's sitting right over here. I got two big ass totes full of comics. I'm talking about big. You know what I mean? So, and then I got comics spread around here all over the place. So I'm a comic fan. I like reading comics. I like fantasy. So we watch, I cover the MCU movies and DC, because I like fantasy. I like going into this world of superheroes, and how do these superheroes operate in a real life situation, like the real world, but we're bringing superheroes in it and going into their world. This is why I really like The Boys. I really like Invincible, but what the MCU was doing and what DC was doing is giving us these hodgepodge of writers who don't love this stuff. And you gotta love this stuff. You really gotta sit back and be like, man, what makes this great? What makes me getting up and spending $20 at the movie theater to go see some people in tights, to go see Spider-Man, you know what I'm saying, and Batman, and all of this? What makes me want to go spend my money? Well, it's escapism. It's finding a way to be able to enjoy something when you know it's not real, but you're so engaged, it's damn near real to you. A lot of people, I love wrestling. There's one thing that I love about the art of wrestling, because you got these characters, and you get involved in the storylines, you get involved in what they're doing. And what I love about this show, it made me get involved. And I mean, I'm having legitimate, like, oh snap, they did that. Oh, she just did what? Yo, what is going on? I haven't had a show from Marvel that gave me that type, like, there's real stakes. And yes, this is a cartoon. I completely understand that. But what made, DC so great was DC, when DC movies was filling, their animation was killing it. Their animation, Warner Bros. Animation, killing it. Made it worth the price of admission, and you watch it. You wanted to go out and buy the next movie and all of that. And I truly believe, personally, this is what we're getting, out of this show. And I hope you guys are enjoying, for the moment, what Marvel is really doing, and why I do still have hope. I still have faith. I still have faith in the Marvel machine, because I know this is just a machine. Jameer Solomon, what's going on? What's up? So let's get into this breakdown. And I'm not gonna, and I got caught up in trying to, well, let me find this character. Who is this character? And who is that character? Yada, yada, yada. You know what I mean? I'm not doing that today. I'm just going and telling you the scene, and what I'm actually thinking and feeling on that particular scene. Yeah, wrestling. Oh man. Go back to Bobo Brazil, the Iron Sheik, God rest his soul. You know what I mean? Fred Curry, just classics. In DC animated series, carried these people. Okay, you're getting a movie that's nowhere like the DC animated series, but the animated stuff is so dope. you like, okay, I get the animated stuff. You know what I mean? But let's go. Let's go into this. Now, only thing I'm going to say, and I know she'll come back in the last 3 episodes, kind of like Professor X. They sidelined the two most Omega level characters. They completely sidelined them on purpose. Because Storm would have came down here, versus that Sentinel. And that Sentinel wouldn't have been no more. Oh, Roberta, you haven't watched it? You come back and watch it on the replay. Come back and watch it on the replay. Oh, they'll get my faith when they rehire Jonathan Majors. And what I mean by Kevin Feige, I'm talking about producing good content, producing good content. Because even if they hire Jonathan Majors back and the content's bad, I wouldn't want him back. Because why when there's bad product? What I want them to do is put good product out first. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we have to be. I'm not saying I don't know nothing. All I know is I'm being very patient, with the Jonathan Majors situation, because again, you had all this bad press for 9 months until the day he got sentenced, and you don't hear the Variety talking shit. You don't hear the Hollywood Reporter, you know what I'm saying, making all of this stuff. You know what I mean? Out of all people, Fandom Wire is making good, positive, I'm just saying what he needs to do, what Jonathan needs to do is start working on that, on getting more movie roles right now. You know what I mean? Step out with your lady every now and again. You know what I mean? And then be patient and wait. And I guarantee you, because again, I said it, talent overweighs what you got going on in your personal life. You know what I mean? We see it in football. We see it in sports. Let me say it like this. We see it in sports. But, there's plenty of, of people in Hollywood that have done some wild stuff and they're still making movies. And I know we're going to always bring up their white actors and white actors treated differently than black actors. Well, that shouldn't be something we ho-hum. That's something that we should be able to be like, yo, you know what I mean? Here what we got. So again, good product first. I need a good product. You can't sell that booger sugar and it be whack product. We gotta have that stuff that everybody want to sniff. All right. They do, and that's why I do like Bo DeMeo and the team of writers that they have right now. Because what I've noticed in this show, they have really brought out the fact of a lot of stuff. It resonates with me because I know history. I've read plenty, not saying I've just read every book, but I've read a lot of books where I know that my history is important. My history is very important. So I love the fact that they hint to a lot of struggles, because Bo DeMeo, executive producer, one of the writers of the franchise, is a gay black man. So you got individual struggles that he deals with just being black, and then you're gay, you're gay on top of that. And what I've talked to, I mean, I'm not part of that community, but talking to people from that community, how hard it is to come to their black parents and tell them, this is what I got going on. This is me. I'm coming out. You know what I mean? I have children, and we have conversations. Well, they're not children. I mean, they're getting older, but you know what I mean? But we've had those deep conversations. And how do you approach that and resonate and still show love to your child? When they tell you, I'm gay, I'm bi, I'm whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? Now, I know some parents might take it differently. Some parents might take it, in another approach. I'm glad that X-Men is showing that part. I do. I do think that because, hey, you like what you like, but you also want to feel some type of love and acceptance. I completely understand, and I love the way that they did that. Also, also, I love the way that they're implementing a lot of stuff that, especially in the black community. I'm just talking about the black community because it's the only community I know that the black community has went through so many struggles. When you're trying to find equality, when you're fed up for marching. Trust me, I was one of those people who marched during George Floyd, and I've led rallies against youth violence, and always been an advocate for people and standing up for, especially for black folks. And sometimes you get tired of marching. You get tired of standing by and being proactive instead of, being reactive instead of proactive. You get frustrated when you try to see the glimmer of hope in people that don't like you. You know what I mean? Just because of the color of your skin. And it's different now. I mean, we're not living in the 60s. We're not in the 70s. You know what I mean? I'm a child of the 80s, so I've seen a lot of stuff. I still see cops are still shooting unarmed black people. Like the young man. And again, the body cam footage is they don't have no problem. We'll give you the audio and video cam footage of the destruction of a brother or a sister in America. But we still haven't released that Jonathan Majors footage from the cops there. Because again, you would show us what you can do. What you would do. You would murder us in front of millions and millions of people who tune in. You know what you're doing when you put it on Twitter. You put it on Instagram. You put it on Facebook. You know what you're doing. We get all riled up and these people need to be stopped. These people need to be stopped. But we're not being proactive either. And I feel a lot of emotions. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go on this rant. I'm going to get to some of your comments. But because I fought for black people so long, you get tired. You get tired. You know what I mean? Because you get tired of the system. You don't. It's not like just people just walking around and calling you the N-word and trying to put you on trees and stuff like that. It ain't like that. But the microaggression, the way the system is set up, and then black people just thinking that this shit doesn't exist. We're at a point in time where, we don't have to worry about racism. No, that stuff still remains. It's just built in a different type of limelight. And then a lot of times, thank you, Alvin Braggs, and a lot of other blackface, you know what I'm saying? Or like my man Chillmonger said, people are colorless. What y'all would do is y'all use a black representative for your diabolical schemes to keep the system running the way it should, to keep Negroes in line. You get tired because not only are you fighting the system and justice, you're fighting amongst your own people who don't see, this. So I love this episode. I love this episode because it shows you the frustration when you're trying to have hope and you get shut down. You ask for, I'm going to get up my soapbox after this. This is the last thing. Give me 30 seconds. But we literally, and I'm going to just be honest with you. When that civil rights bill of 1968 was passed, do you think that they really wanted that bill to be passed? No. Lyndon B. Johnson couldn't wait to get out of office. He couldn't. I'm done. I don't want no parts of this. And he was calling black people the N-word in a heartbeat. Some of the hard ER. You know what I mean? But then you get that civil rights bill, and we're still asking for equality to this day in certain mediums. And then what they'll do is they'll leapfrog people over us on our own bill. They want to ban TikTok, but I ain't seen no anti-black bill. You want to ban TikTok, but I still have inequality when it comes to our black actors. You know what I'm saying? Women and men not getting a fair shake on their money, what they're doing. You want to ban TikTok, but you don't want to fix the comatose and all of that in the community. You want to just stand with us when we got a tragedy because you don't want us to burn this mother lover down. but but you banned TikTok. That's off my rant. All right. All right. Thank you, Roberta. Thank you so very much for the $20 super chat. I was going to watch it last night, but fell out after eating lamb chops. Oh, I love some lamb chops, some potatoes and spam. Oh, love them. Love them. Okay, I appreciate you. Thank you so very much. I know which one you don't like, so I'm going to play the one you do. Here we hold on, wait a minute. Where's it at? Oh, I moved it. Hold on. This is the one you do like. Thank you so very much for the $20 super chat. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. What it should definitely keep Bo on the books, even if it's unofficial. Yeah, they need. I don't know why he got fired, but he need to come back. I'm still waiting on the audio of her shouting at Johnson manager. I totally want that body cam audio. I mean, exactly. The intent to where is that exactly? Tyler J. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, my sister. My man Eric Shaw, what's up? That's my guy right there. You know what I mean? Just yeah, I can't wait till you come back to these mornings so we can talk crazy to each other in the comments. All right, let's get to this. All right, so this starts off with the death, with the funeral of Remy LeBeau, and again, I love this. They brought back his, people from his Gambit Guild or the Thieves Guild in this part, his brother, you know what I'm saying, other people that showed up in his the episode where they tell his backstory in the original X-Men series. So I love that. I'm not gonna go into names or anything like that because I'm not doing that again. Because I felt stupid in the comment section. It was like I knew who that was and I didn't say it on film. You know what I mean? So I'm not doing that today. But what I do like in this is that Nightcrawler is giving the eulogy, right? And he's a man of faith. You know what I liked what he said when he started talking about they failed to see his sins. That's what made him a hero. Sometimes I'm gonna be honest with you, we get so caught up in what people think about us, the things that we've done, the sins that we have, and really don't understand that we are still a hero because we try to take those sins and not worry about them. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a greater good to do right by people, especially people who's been in particular situation from the hood, all of that stuff. I'm talking about real dirt from the hood. You know what I mean? And you all you trying to do is make your own way. You know what I mean? But in that process, things had to happen that you didn't want to happen. But then when you got to a point, you knew that I got to change my ways and make sure that the people that I really love, I got to take care of them and never forget where I came from. So I love the way that he did this and expressed this. Now, what's up? It's She. What's up? What's up, She? Now, let's get for one, Rogue was badass in this scene. Rogue was bad. I should have used this as my thumbnail. That's dope. The male he hit about T'Challa's going to make an appearance. I would love to see that. Love to see that. I would probably freak out if I seen that. But Rogue was going on a rampage. I mean, looking for Boulevard Trash and all of that. She did the move. She literally did one of the moves for Marvel vs. Capcom in this. I want to kind of go back and hopefully I could play it or I could get to the part where I could play it. I think this is it. Yeah. That kick. First of all, you know what that reminds me? You know what? Let me full screen this real quick. Let me full screen this real quick. Did somebody else get it? Okay. But let me first of all, oops, didn't want to do that. Tell me that doesn't look like that's anime. And that's her kick for Marvel vs. Capcom. Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Or X-Men versus Street Fighter. But that's her move from there. The look, everything. This is way better than What If. I'm petitioning. I don't know about you guys. I need all of the animation going forward to look like this. This is dope. This is dope. Let me play it just a little bit. That's literally her kick that she does on the video game. So when I seen this, y'all, oh my god, I was in there. Man, I'm like, oh snap, somebody in trouble. But I love seeing Thunderbolt Ross in there, and he is the voice actor is a voice actor for What If. But I love this. You know what I'm saying? That he went in there. He was like, "Oh, we got to see that places the Hulk." And they ain't thinking about no Hulk. Where's Boulevard Trouble? Where's the folks at? I come and knock it. You know what I mean? But I do. Somebody pointed this out. I think it's New Rock Stars or Screen Crush pointed that Thunderbolt Ross is engulfed in this red, hinting at his Red Hulk form. Love this. But Rogue was not playing. Got Thunderbolt Ross by dollar. Hey, homie. You ain't telling me what I need to know. You know what I need. You know what I'm saying? Biz Marquee. Ooh, you got what I need. Hella boss, cut like a kid. Get your ass up here. You know what I need. Give me that info. You know what I mean? So Cyclops is talking to President Kelly. This was Senator Kelly in the original show. This is actually President Kelly. And this is why I was talking about the frustration. You got government leaders seeing a whole nation of people. Now take the symbolism in this. The government seeing a whole nation of people get destroyed. Think about us, black folks. Think about black people for a second and all the struggle that they went through. You know what I'm saying? Seeing they people get destroyed right in front on national television, right? And he was like, well, if he see me and you, talking or whatever, I don't think it's going to bode well for my voters. So your voters was more important than helping out people, you know what I mean, when you see the destruction is going on. You know what I mean? You see the destruction is going on. Again, politicians was kneeling and doing all this goofy stuff, putting on dashikis and damn near you should put your blackface on in an afro after George Floyd. Yet I still don't see an anti-black bill. And this show is representing the struggle that minorities go through when all we want is equality. We've been asking. We're asking. We're not even taking. We're just asking. And you still treat us like we're second-class citizens. You still don't want to do nothing. And again, Cyclops is pissed. You know what I'm saying? Cyclops don't want to hear that. Yeah, Pumalik, game right over here. Well, right there. Game right there. Marvel superheroes with Marvel vs. Capcom is the other way. Yeah, I gets it in. The arcade style gets it in. You know, but did you notice? Did you notice that Jean Grey wore her hair down? And normally that is not the way that she wears her hair. She always wore it in a ponytail. After they had, and now mind you, episode beforehand, they had that he had that psychic connection with Madeline, you know what I mean? And Jean Grey was like, what y'all doing? Get up out of here with all that mess. And now she's wearing her hair like Madeline. And I just women, you can tell me I'm wrong or whatever, but have you ever seen a woman who maybe she felt low self-esteem and she tried to, because she got cheated on? In this case, man, we thought she was dead, man. I thought she was you. I didn't know no better. You know what I mean? But they try to look like the other woman. Just saying. That's all I got out of it. I mean, not all I got out of it, but that's one of the first things I got out of. Like, I know she ain't wearing her. She trying to run. Hey, you like Madeline? You like long hair, right? You like the hair long down. Okay, all right. I got the hair down for you. You know what I mean? So, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to play it. But even in this, you know what I'm saying? You see the destruction. You know what I'm saying? Of Genosa. So in here, one thing I'm gonna show you here. Hold on. Again, these people see what's going on, right? And I'll just full screen this so you can be able to see. They see the destruction in here, and they still don't want to do nothing. And what are they? All they want, it's like I know it seems kind of strange. You know what I'm saying? But after losing Storm, he was just talking about the loss. But who's helping with the loss? Who's helping with the loss? The United Nations don't want to see it, don't want to help. Nobody is helping. You know what I mean? And then when you are saving the people that hate you, what do you want to do? Love this episode. Great episode. Great episode. Let me unfull screen this real quick. So they go over to Genosha to go help out. The X-Men go over there. You got multiple mutants that survived the Genosha attack still there. Very reminiscent of like 9/11 and different things like that. Hurricane Katrina, you know. But it was nice to see the X-Men there. You know what I mean? And seeing other people there in the feeling that they have. You know what I mean? The feeling that the feeling of despair that they had after everything that's happened with them. Reparation for everyone but Black Ukraine members get debit cards in Honies. You know what I mean? Then let me not go there. You know what I mean? But Tilby, whatever, from WHIH News. But then you start seeing some of the Walking Wounded. And remember, they have a relationship in the comics. They kind of hint to that here. But he snapped on her. He snapped on her. And I like the fact that he snapped on her. You know what I mean? Because, you're trying to sympathize with this, but all you care about is the story. Some people, they will say that they were our allies. They say that they were our allies, right? Only want to be there to say, oh, and sympathize, but do not want to be a part of our fight because all they care about, let me say this, all they care about is looking like they're there for us and not actually being there for us. They want to be like, I know Black people, I hate what's going on with you guys. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you don't really want to be a part of our fight. Andre Ware, Andre Ware. Congratulations to Andre Ware. Said I got married yesterday. Congratulations to you and your beautiful bride. Salutations, all of that, man. Congratulations, my brother. Congratulations. Was an amazing episode. Yes. So congratulations, my man. Many blessings, of course. Shalom. You know what I'm saying? Peace and blessings to you, and may your union be as bright and as wonderful as the one who created us. Let him guide your light and let y'all union continue to be blessed. Congratulations, my man Andre Ware. All right, let's get back to bad relationships. I don't think she really sympathized with him, but we get a cameo from old Captain America in here. You know what I mean? Hey, stand down, Rogue. Like Captain America got any chance against Rogue. You see, he played it cool. He ain't got no chance against Rogue. You know what I mean? But again, he knows what's going on. He said, my team is going to come out. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give my team the intel. Now, are we talking Avengers? Right? Are we talking Avengers? You know what I mean? Are we talking Avengers? So give me just a second here. Again, Captain America knows what's going on, but Rogue wasn't trying to hear none of that. He's just trying to find out who's doing what, when, and where, and why. You know what I mean? So let me get to this. Hold on just for a second. Hold on. Sorry about that, y'all. Hold on. I just got an important text message. Hold on. Okay. All right. So we start to find out in this scene. Sorry about that, y'all. I did get a important text message, but we found out in this scene, in this particular scene here, that that Captain America does have information and has been kind of following what's been going on. You know what I mean? So, you know, he knew that they had this master mold and all of this stuff. So who is doing this? Is it Gyrick? Why is Gyrick being moved? What is actually going on? So she gives him intel, and then this kind of did remind me of Civil War, not Civil War, Captain America: Winter Soldier. You know what I'm saying? Going down and finding this information. Now they find out that the people who are doing this is the OTC. Oh God, let me just stop before they get me. It's the OTC. I mean the OZT. OZT, excuse me. OZT stands for Operation Zero Tolerance, which is a comic run for the X-Men. And it's a comic run for Bastion, which again, there's a lot of comic book stuff going into this. And again, this is all we're asking for is the comic book stuff. But again, Rogue is trying to find out what's going on. She ain't trying to hear none of that. She ain't trying to hear none of it. I want to know where Gyrick is. I want to know where Boulevard Trash. She was so petty. She threw the man. Hold on, wait a minute. She was so petty. She threw Captain America's shield. Let me go. That's petty. So then go get it. Go get it. Oh my God. Petty. I love it though. I love it. It ain't like he can whoop her. So but Strong Guy tells them, look up, hey, look, start getting ready, kid. There's a war coming. You know what I'm saying? So you have this dialogue between Roberta, I'm sorry. I mean Roberto in Jubilee. And I kind of like this because again, she's letting them know, hey, maybe you need to go and talk to your you need to talk to your mom about what you got going on. You know what I mean? You need to talk to your people about what's going on. So that's what she goes to go do. And again, this is people who was, find out that Callisto's gone. We don't know about Leech because remember Leech was in that episode with the Genosha attack. Leech is holding on to Magneto, but we don't know if Leech is going. But we most definitely know Callisto ain't coming back. And maybe that's why they was kept showing Storm defeating Callisto so she could be the leader of the Morlocks on Genosha. That's just a thought. You know what I mean? This is what I love. Okay, I got it. What you guys can't see it because okay. I love this. I love this. Riots are the language of the unheard. Martin Luther King Jr. If we get a lot of people who was like, well, it's not right to loot and burn down your own stuff. What did the Boston Tea Party do? You know what I mean? You're not listening to us. So we have to give you the biggest. Now we got to, it's going from marching. Now I got to tear shit up. I don't want to because you're not listening. You don't understand. You know what I mean? And I felt, man, I'm trying to tell you, I felt this in my soul. I felt this in my soul. You know what I mean? You're not listening. Martin Luther King, that's dope though. Martin Luther King is a part of this. But it said, but smashing windows and destruction, not communication. You know how many times people are trying to tell you that that's not the right way to go? You know what I'm saying? Rioting, looting, that's not the right way to go. We need to be more diplomatic. But the way this land, was created it wasn't diplomatic. So don't tell me to be diplomatic when you wasn't when your ancestors wasn't diplomatic when they came here. You know what I mean? Because you're not listening. And when you're not listening, things happen. You know what I mean? What's up, Tracy Woods? And that's why I love this. A lot of the writing in here. Normal people won't accept mutants if they feel threatened. You know what I'm saying? But you didn't accept us in the first place. This is you know what I mean? This is something that Like I said, that black people has been talking about since the civil rights movement. All we want is equality. You know what I'm saying? But you keep seeing stuff like the young brother who yet again, you see another person killed by the cops. You know what I mean? By the police. And you ask, like, why? You know what I'm saying? Why? Why do we got to keep doing this? So now we go in, and this is Gyrick. We thought Gyrick went to jail. He over there, you know what I'm saying? On Michael Jackson's Butterflies. Don't forget flower towels. Yeah. You know what I mean? So he's in here, he chilling. You know what I'm saying? You give me butterflies inside it. You know what I mean? But this is the evolution of what he needs to go through. But Rogue ain't trying to hear none of that. Give me your face. You know what I mean? Again, she been pulling people by his collar. Yeah, I wish I had that kind of strength. I just start snatching folks up. He said, hey, look, I don't care. Rose, Cyclops' wife was all in my head. I ain't trying to be all in your head. I'm getting your power. You know what I mean? I'm getting that. I'm getting that information. You know what I mean? And this was so dope. Now, again, I'm playing this because she's giving away his power. It was represented by Green. So I kind of like that. You know what I mean? Now, this is the reason why. It's because she start to get his information, get his energy. He sees Bastion, right? But this is what I like. You see Bastion. Who is Bastion? Nimrod. And it's a blink if you miss it. It's literally a blink if you miss it. And there's Nimrod. Of course, Nimrod, who Bastion is a Nimrod and a Master Mode combined to go to like some type of portal, comic book stuff. You know what I'm saying? Come out. Then you got Bastion. You know what I'm saying? Then he's the ultimate killer machine. You know what I mean? But also, Jean starts to get a lot of Madeline's thoughts. You know what I'm saying? And she starts to find out a lot of what Madeline is going through. And I kind of like that. He also did that in the comics too. You know what I'm saying? But they found Emma Frost. You know what I'm saying? A lot of other people just dead. But she starts to feel all the people that are gone. And again, good writing. Very good writing. But starts to see the future. This is all mirror images of Madeline Pryor. And she's now tapping into Madeline Pryor's, you know what I'm saying? She starts to tap into Madeline Pryor's thought process, but she's seeing her multi fashions of this, and they start having relationships. They start talking relationships, which I get it. You know what I'm saying? But again, they find Emma Frost because I got to keep going because I got to get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Jubilee is not trying to see the destruction. You know what I mean? I see that aggressively relaxing. You know what I mean? But she's in her Diamond Hard form. You know what I mean? And she survived. And she's a telepath. And she was a headmaster of the X-Men. You know what I'm saying? But she found out Madeline Pryor is dead. Boulevard. I mean, you start to think Trask is behind this. You know what I mean? So he, Trask something to go over to find him over in Madripoor. We know that from Captain America, Captain America in the Winter Soldier show, what Madripoor really is. You know what I mean? And Morph was like, man, can we trust this dude? Well, I got to do what I got to do. Now, this is a part of the episode where, you have Roberto da Costa go in and, talk to his mom and let him know, hey, I'm a mutant. Basically, an allegory for coming out of the closet. Thank you, Roberta. Appreciate you coming back in here. It was an allegory for coming out, and she took it. You initially think she took it well. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was in a house and it burnt up. You know what I'm saying? And then another place burnt up, and it's just a lot of fires. And so we knew there was something. But it's like, but we can't let shareholders, what's going on. You know what I mean? We got to keep this private. You know what I mean? And it's funny because there is some parents that have, kids that's in the LGBT, and they don't want nobody to know. They want to keep it a secret. They don't want it to be outed, especially like at a church or anything like that. Now, did you notice that after Rose sucked, she, I can't even say that without having a sexual innuendo on that. But she took the man's powers, right? She took his powers. And I'm thinking that too, Juanita. I'm thinking the same thing too. That he was one of the Signals for the Future, but I can't think of the name of it offhand. But she winds up in Mexico. Outside of Mexico. She's just sitting there. You know what I'm saying? And I love it that, they embrace themselves as stepbrother and stepsister. You know what I mean? And he comforts her during the Day of the Dead. Which, if you have never seen Coco, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't never seen Coco, man, it made me cry at the end. Mama Coco, still tripping on Mama Coco. You know what I mean? And she had to accept the death of Gambit. She had to accept the death of Gambit. You know what I mean? And I love the fact that she came. They went through the 5 stages of grief. And this is coming out of a cartoon. Prime Sentinels, thank you, Fahim Carter. You know what I mean? She, accepted the death. And again, this is something that we've seen in WandaVision, when she finally accepts that Vision was never coming back. And it was heartbreaking, but it was very good dialogue. What is love but not persevered? Man, oh my God. It is good. She really got to get it out. And she has somebody that really cares about her next to her. And I love that. You know what I mean? I love that in this, because then again, this show is for not the kids that are growing up now. This is for us. This is for us. The kids that grew up with this show, who was around in the 90s. I was 12 when the show released, and you know what I'm saying? You got to grow 5 seasons from 12 to 17, for me with this. You know what I mean? And then to come back now that I'm in my 40s, and this show is giving me everything that I want as an adult. Oh my God, this is great. And guess who was there for her? Her tribe. I tell anybody, go find you a tribe. If you're not, not cool with your family or whatever, go find a tribe of people that care about you. They generally care about you and who you are. Because just like how the X-Men are sitting around chilling, they happy, they ready for her, they're ready to embrace her. Your tribe is ready to embrace you. All right. So we get over here with Gyrick. You know what I'm saying? Gyrick is on his oxygen tank. He think everything is all good. You know what I'm saying? But Bastion is over there. I mean, but New Rockstars pointed out that Bastion was in, and I think I talked about it too, but Bastion was in the gala the day of the Genosha attack, of the Hellfire Gala. So he was literally creeping through the window. Who's that creeping through my window? Pow! It killed him. Nobody now. Just realized the show Emma surviving the minute they announced Maddie was dead. Exactly. Madeline is gone. You know what I'm saying? And besides her being the Goblin Queen, again, they wanted to move past that storyline anyway, like they did in the comics. So they go in, and there is this place in Madripoor. Everybody's, you know what I'm saying? I think it was they sleeping gas or something. I kind of forgot, but he goes in. I'm not gonna lie. This part was kind of funny. This was the comic relief. You know what I'm saying? That was in here that the bad guy had a busted vending machine that has an elevator to it. You know what I mean? It was like, good thing, bad guy, good thing. And they all trying to fit in here all tight. Look at Beast. Beast does not want to be in here. Look at Rogue. Like, Wolverine's pissed. You know what I'm saying? Because they all gotta buck up basically in this elevator. And that was kind of dope too. But now you're starting to see these advanced Prime Sentinels. You know what I mean? what I believe, Juanita, what I believe before I wrap this up, I believe he's going to come back as an angel with death, like he does in the comics. Right, Fahim Carter. He was slurping that and then pause. Pause. So yeah, they're making these particular, advanced sentinels, Operation Zero Tolerance. You know what I mean? Be weird to take it back. Is it Morph was drinking Hulk juice? Exactly. He was drinking the juice from the Incredible Hulk show. You know what I'm saying? But again, they could have saved him. They let him monologue and let him know that, Mr. Sinister put me up to this. He was getting all this DNA, but this the way this is set up, this is from the future. Now, I'm not going to lie, I literally lost it when I seen this. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm talking about the look, everything. Anything I was like, I'm sorry, I have nothing. You're no longer useful. Man. But remember, she started off as a villain. She legitimately drop-duted. Nobody said nothing. Nobody, Cyclops, none of them said nothing. Nothing about him getting dropped. You know what I'm saying? I love this. Or whatever, because it showed this is badass. Badass. I don't know if this is Japanese lettering or what this is, but this was badass. Badass. She ain't got nothing for me. And look, Wolverine and all of them, the only person that was like, yo, what did you do? Was Nightcrawler, Man of Faith. Cyclops didn't say nothing. He was like, what did we all wanted to do? Even Cyclops, he's like, yeah. And Morph was like, damn, this is who we are now? You know what I'm saying? And she went off. But then what happened? Dude came back as that Sentinel. No. Action scene. He came back like a zombie. You know what I'm saying? Humanoid, advanced Sentinel. You know what I'm saying? And the fight breaks out. You know what I mean? Everybody using their powers. Where's Colossus? You know what I mean? I want a fastball special. But, I mean, he wrecked shop. They wrecked him. You get this. Bow! I'm talking about, oh my God. Look. You want some of this? Oh, yeah, you doing telepath stuff, right? Oh, yeah, you don't see me coming up? Oh, you think we going to have this little fight? Oh, it ain't going to be no fight the way you think it is. We can pop. Bow! I'm talking about punch her in the back of the neck. You know what I'm saying? Now she's a hood or she's a side of the hood or the side of the car ornament. You know what I mean? I'm talking about real good. Cyclops, can't nobody do nothing with him. You know what I'm saying? Can't do that. All right, Cyclops, you stay down too. What do you want? You want some of this? You can't do nothing. You know what I mean? And I do like this scene though. You know what I'm saying? Because it just reminds me so much. This is real anime right here. So much that my man dropped that little. What's that? Gave me Cable came in from the future. Hey, yo, what's up? And I love that they introduced him. He said, electromagnetic clusters, the quickest way to take these suckers down. And he was like, Cable, what the hell you doing here? I love this. He was like, And she went, probed his mind. Oh, snap. That's y'all baby? Oh, now I got to see this man as a adult. This was his kid the whole time. It said all along, you know what I'm saying? That's your bright eyes. You know what I mean? Bright eyes. It said, get out my brain. You're not her. And even though she tried to look like her, she wasn't her. It said, Nathan. He said, let's get the reunion, Dad. Daddy wasn't there. Nah, just playing. He said, there won't be much of a future. We got to get to this. So we found out that Bastion is working with Sinister at this point. He got all the DNA information he needs. These things can evolve and grow, and now you got these humanoid signals, these advanced signals. I love it. I love it. And this whole entire time, Bastion been working with the government because the government already knows what is going on. You know what I mean? So they found out that Professor Xavier is still alive and been keeping tabs on them. You understand? I don't know how you got that news feed from Earth, but hey, good technology. So again, Bastion in this scene, I love this scene too because Bastion is playing. I can't play it anyway. I had to mute it. He's playing the Purple People Eaters and was like, "Hey, you know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and give you a shave real quick." Okay, this is the last 6 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Let me give you this shave real quick. You about to be my puppet, cuz. You know what I mean? One eye Purple People Eaters. You know what I mean? Again, love this episode. Love, again, a lot of allegory and a lot of good storytelling of what we can expect. And you know, the parallels from the civil rights movement. You have the gay rights, all of that. A lot of stuff coming out. Great writing. We got Extinction is Tolerance, part 1, 2, and 3, and then we're gonna wrap up this season. But man, this stuff has been awesome, dude. I don't know about y'all, but I've loved every minute of this. If you're watching on a replay, tell me what you liked about this, man, because this has been amazing.
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that up, B.
All right. So, of course, you already know I got to wrap it up. Thank you so very much for tuning in to another episode of The Dre Max Show. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell notification so you can never, ever, ever miss one of my videos again. Until next time, I'll holler at you guys later. Peace and vibe higher, y'all. Enjoy your Thursday. Where's my outro at? Gotta get up out of here. The Purple People Eaters is gonna get me. Let's go.
Wait a minute. You're telling me the video's over?
What?
Okay, I guess so. If you have came to this portion of the video, thank you so very much for sticking to the end. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that little bell notification so you never miss one of my videos. And if you really want to, you don't got to, go ahead and follow the social media links that's down below. Until next time, I'll let you guys later. Peace and vibe higher, y'all. Y'all take care of yourself.